What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lady T, and I'm back out here on the trail. So today, we're doing a little short 0.8 mile hike. And by when I say we, I mean I got my shadow with me. I want to see how he does camping and with a little bit of hiking, because typically he don't really like camping that much. So I'm hoping if I throw in a little bit of hike with it, along with having him sleep in the tent with me, that might make a difference in his experience and mine as well. I did camp with him before, where I was in a hammock and he had his own tent, and that was cool, but he was ready to go in the morning. And then I camped with him where he stayed inside the hammock with me, and that night was crazy. I mean, I did eventually get some sleep, but he was like, you know, not really that comfortable. So I'm hoping that by him sleeping in the tent with me, things will be a little better. So I've walked probably like 0.1 mile so far. Have about 0.7 more to go. I don't know. But I have a new piece of gear that I'm ready to try out. And actually I have a few pieces of gear. I guess I'll talk about that when I get to the campsite. And then along with everything else that I brought, maybe we'll do a gear video in this video, since my hike is kind of short. Oh, the other problem, the sun is going down. Only have like an hour left of daylight. So I don't know how much recording I'm gonna do today, but maybe tomorrow we'll go through the gear and stuff. But anywho, let's hike along. Thanks again for coming along on my journey. Good morning. Say good morning, Shadow. We did it. Did you enjoy sleeping last night? Did you enjoy camping last night in the tent? Did you enjoy the Durston? Did you enjoy sleeping in the Durston last night? All right. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. So totally weird transition that was. I went from introducing myself and intro to the next day. And that is because when I got to the campground, it was full. Everybody and their mom was here yesterday. So I did not bring out my camera because the campsites are really close, and I didn't want to have to put anybody on camera that didn't feel comfortable. So I just ate and hung out with my neighbors, and actually found a spot at this campground that I could bring my hammock to, which I didn't think was possible, but right there, I can put my hammock right there. So this morning, we are just enjoying camp, enjoying the sunshine these last few days of fall. I mean, before fall really kicks in, last few days of summer. I don't know, it is actually fall right now, but it's still hot, so we are enjoying it, and that's the point I'm making. But I'm gonna cook me up a little bit of breakfast, some oatmeal and some tea, and then I'm gonna start packing up. But since I have you here, let me tell you about my new gear that I got. Remember the last time, I don't know, in my last video, I had mentioned that I I needed a new sleeping mat because I had the cheapo one from Calbella's, and it was not comfortable at all. So this trip, get out of here, Aunt. Oh gosh, great, both of you guys are in the head. Wrong way. This little ant determined to bring his little butt back in his tent. There you go. That way. Okay, my bad. Nature stuff. I picked up the REI Helix sleeping pad because it was one that I was curious about. It's one that is in my price range, and so I figured let's go ahead and give that a shot and see if it's comfortable. It definitely is way more comfortable than my cheap sleeping mat, so that's a plus. I didn't feel like I was falling off of it all night, so that's a plus. I think I might have to ride out with this one, even though the one I really want is the Sea to Summit XR. But I'm gonna have to camp with this for a little while until I find some reason that it's not working for me, because right now it's actually working for me. Also picked up a sleeping bag liner, which is like a really nice sheet. A really nice sheet for your sleeping bag. That was flipping awesome. This deflated really fast, so that's a plus. So let me just get my old thoughts together, get my old self together. Because I don't know what the heck I got going on. Yes, I do. I'm about to eat some oatmeal and some tea. Oatmeal and tea. And then pack up everything. And then we're going to go ahead and head on out. I think I'm going to stop at Bojangles on the way home, because I want some fried chicken. Oh, Highs. They had a Highs, but I got Highs around the house. I don't have a Bojangles, so I might stop at the Bojangles. Miss it Bojangles. The REI Helix comes with its own pump set. So, and this was really easy. It only took, oh, look at that big old tick. It only took maybe 4 or 5 little half breaths and we was out of there. Tick. Don't even start making your way over this way. So that's a plus. That's pretty cool. Comes with his own bag. Let me get this water going, because I apparently need to eat. Let's get this water started. Oh yeah, we are at Dog Green Campground. I like this campground because they got bathrooms. We're gonna need it all this morning. What is that? I probably need to bring some paper towels. I found that I be needing paper towels. But anywho, I'm gonna need a cup of water for my tea and a little less than a cup for my oatmeal. want some water, buddy? Ah, wait. I got you. Hold on. Here you go. Here you go. You done? Look, 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 look. Look, 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 look. I like cooking my breakfasts in the morning in the vestibule. This can spills out a lot. It's like the second time it just spilled out like that. So I brought along my Ozarks Trail mummy sleeping bag that I have been like shitting on this sleeping bag. I ain't gonna lie. I've been acting like it ain't that good. But I've had this sleeping bag for about 3 years now. And I use it all the time. I absolutely love it. I use it around the house. I use it, you know, when I go camping. I got it as my family camping sleeping bag. And now that I done spent another night in it, outside of the 3 pounds it weighs, and it's synthetic, which means it's extremely bulky, I can't justify. Oh, and also I've had, like, you know, these little things tear off a little bit here. But I can't justify buying a new sleeping bag yet. So we're gonna ride out with the Ozarks Trail. I'm using my Grand Trunk stuff set for my hammock, but it works too. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if anybody's on the other side of this tent listening to me. I like this campground. I don't know what it is about it, but I think it's because they got flushing toilets. See you boiling yet? Oh, pardon me, such a minute. Apple and cinnamon is the best. It's the best oatmeal. Yeah. All right, we got some tea and some oatmeal. Well, this is another new addition to my kit. I got a bowl. You know, because I needed a bowl. I had a cup. I needed a bowl. Mostly because I need it for oatmeal and for ramen. And I found out that you can actually cook in this Cedar Summit collapsible pot. And so I thought, well, I'm gonna need something to eat out of, because you can't eat out of the pot. I mean, I guess you could, but I'm a lady. All right, let's give it a shot. I probably need some more water. Okay, pack it up. I'm at the edge of pad shadow.
To absolutely everything I'm going to talk about in the description.
So I'm
below.
just
It will also work as a nice checklist.
watching
as what I'm
YouTube,
going to
eating my oatmeal, and slowly packing up my bag. Like I said before, I like the camping part. I love the camping part. Just hang out in the middle of the woods. The part I like about hiking is the challenge. I like the challenge. I'll admit that. But, I mean, this is really cool. Just hanging out. Just hanging out. That's all we're doing. So, I really don't know. I mean, but when I'm not filming, I have 1,000 ideas of things I want to share with y'all. And say, and do. 1,000 ideas. Where'd that mosquito go? And then I get out here and I get started, and every idea I ever had just went out the window. I be talking to y'all when I'm not recording. I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna do this. And then once I actually start recording, don't none of that happen. So, what is the state of this channel? Let's talk about that. When I first started this channel, I was not working. I had all the time in the world. I went and bought all this stuff, and I was so excited, and I went out here, and then I learned I need to learn how to backpack. I know how to camp. I know how to hike. Just walking with 30 pounds on your back is a whole different beast. So, then I learned that. And of course, I always want to take my dog with me. That was also a learning curve. I learned that everything is a learning curve. I thought I could just jump in there and do it because you see people doing it on YouTube. Honey. Oh, look at that mosquito. He's trying to find his way out. Let me help you. I got another little mini tear in here. Tiny tears. I do not like these tiny tears. Because that's how these tiny bugs. I always find one bug in here with me. And I'm like, how the hell did you get in here? Sorry. Got off topic. Anywho. I had all the time in the world to figure out how to backpack and camp and all that stuff. And then I also learned that it's the learning curve with making videos. Sure, we all have camera phones, and we've been using them for years, but it's still not the same. It still isn't the same. I mean, you see these people on YouTube that make these quality videos, and you like, wow, their edits and their cuts is so freaking awesome. But then you learn that they have an editor. That's why their cuts and stuff is so freaking awesome. They have somebody, they working for somebody. They got somebody working for them that, you know, puts all that stuff together. So, this campground got a trash thing in the bathroom. So, because I know my pack is so heavy, it was so heavy, I'm taking all this trash and leaving it here. All my trash I'm gonna leave here in the trash can, not just at the campground. Now here it is again. I done got all off topic and forgot what I was talking about. Where we gonna put the Durston at? Okay, now see, that's why I want to get a smaller sleeping bag, because this sleeping bag, it's the bulk. It is bulky. Bulky. How did I get all this stuff in here before? How did I get all this stuff in here before? I still gotta get my tent in here. That's alright. Mom gonna work it out. Mom gonna work it out. I'm gonna work it out. Put this in my kitchen. What else we got? Let's see, just the tent. That's all we gotta pack up now is the tent. That ginger tea is great. Okay, here's the other thing about recording. Because I know I done said nothing and everything all at the same time. That's part of the problem. I guess, like, I gotta get into the habit of writing down what I want to say and, you know, having some direction as if this was like a presentation or something. Because, honey, I'm all over the place. I'm just enjoying myself. That's what it is. I'm just enjoying myself. I like being out here in the woods. Are you enjoying yourself, Tutu? All right, awesome. We outside, huh? You want to say something to the people? Tail wags. Fresh air. Rubbing, loving. Oh, and you had some treats too, huh? Yes. Well, the tea is almost gone. I guess I am almost packed up. I just gotta fit my Durston in my bag. That was delicious. All right, cup goes in the kitchen. I brought a little dog toy. I guess we should play with that. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Guess I'll put these shoes and socks on now. I'm gonna have to figure this out. I don't know, cause again, I still ain't said nothing. I'm just enjoying myself. I realize sometimes you just gotta take a trip without thinking about recording, and I think that's what this is. Excuse me, just a trip for me to enjoy my stuff. Enjoying my stuff. I don't know why that song in my head this morning. Feeling this real. Thug loving, thug loving, thug loving. Oh boy. This video sucks. I'm sorry, guys. I really had high hopes. But I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right, let's get going. Ready, set, cookie! This way. I'll do it over here. Come on. Go pull. Whoa! I still got it. I still got it. Here you go. Get it. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Ready? Go get it! Go get it! There it is. Good boy. Was that fun? That was fun? You done? You need some water? Alrighty, so I'm gonna go ahead and pack up and start heading on out. I really enjoyed my camping. I know that I didn't record much other than me talking about nothing, but sometimes you just got to get out here and enjoy the scenery. I thought I'd be able to fit my jacket in here. Oh my goodness, this pocket is the shit. Wow, it fits. Add a toy. Make sure we got your toy on there. Alright. Oh. Gonna give it a little look-see, make sure ain't no critters on here before I put it on my back, on my hips. Don't want no surprises. All right, time to load them up. Ooh, I'm cheating. Oh. All right, as always, lighter than it was yesterday. So all right, and let me stuff this in, take all my trash out. Damn it. Maybe I can fit it in my pocket, because I can't reach. I mean, I'm gonna go walk it up and put it in the trash over here. That's really what I want to do. But no, let's put it in my bag. I mean, it's a big sign right there to say alcohol prohibited, but this is a beer, so I don't think that's alcohol. I think it's a beer. There's a difference. That's why there's beer, wine, and spirits. Oh, at least that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Okay, almost got it. Trying to put my filter in there with all this stuff. It's in there. All right. Now, I have a 15-minute walk back, which I could have swore like it was so much longer than that. I thought it was gonna be like 45 minutes, but it's only 15 minutes. But that's fine. A nice little breezy walk. I'm only gonna take one trekking pole. Maybe it'll be a little easier with my homie here. And then I can talk to you guys on the way back. And then maybe set up and get some of those walking shots. All right, here we go. Right. See you later, campsite. Well, while I'm walking, let me give a few shout outs to some YouTubers who have helped me on my journey. Let's start with the one everybody knows. If you have been watching any backpacking YouTube, especially if you're a female, a lady, a woman, Miranda Goes Outside. That was my first introduction to backpacking. This was back when I'm gonna have to bring this camera in because it's a little bit heavy. So Miranda Goes Outside was the first video that I watched and saw that there was something called backpacking. And it was when they had took TikTok away back in January. And I was like, what am I doing now? Well, I found YouTube and her video came across and I was like, what? I can camp and hike at the same time? I can go solo hiking? Because although she mostly has her crew with her, the idea in general is you can get outside and enjoy the outdoors by yourself. So I learned all my basic stuff from her. And then there is Dan Becker and Justin Outdoors, who is the reason why I brought that Helix, because he is like the sleeping pad guru. And that's what he says is the best one. And I mean, overall, it was better than my $40 one for sure. But now I understand why you spend money on such things. So I'm gonna rock out with this Helix a few more trips to see if I like it over time. But for now, I kind of still want to get that Sea to Summit XR. So we'll see. And pause for the cause. Let's pause. Okay, sorry about that. Now shadow feels a lot lighter and brighter and ready to go. So anywho, pads, Justin Outdoors. That's where I think I left off at. Also, shout out to Eric Hansen and Zach from Mr. Cut Outdoors, The Black Camper, Big Tone Adventures. All these guys out here making me realize that I can do this on my off days, because they be going camping and getting up and going working, but not like, I hear that dedication. Okay, shout out to y'all. Who else? Syntax. Oh, Suge Murray. I'm also a hammocker, so he's a real big hammock YouTuber. But all these people, I sit and watch video after video after video. I have gone down most of their catalogs, and that is how I learned how to do this thing here called backpacking, and I absolutely love it. Oh, Dixie. Can't forget about Dixie. Homemade Wanderlust. Now, the funny thing about Dixie is, in the beginning, I couldn't stand seeing her videos. I don't know what it is. It was her voice at first, but now, Shadow, come on. I have grown to absolutely love that lady and her little southern twang self. Huh? Spin around with the shadow. All right. So, I really appreciate all of those YouTubers and their time, energy that has gone in to making these videos, and their partners like Emmett from Dan Becker and Rainer, and I want to say Amanda, I'm not sure, from Miranda Goes Outside. So with this channel, I'm just gonna do the best I can. I'm gonna go camping when I can. I'm gonna record when I can. I'm gonna try to remember that I'm recording when I can. And basically, I just want y'all to hang out with me, because I like doing this. I like recording. I just gotta get used to, I guess, putting some sort of thoughtful presentation and sticking with it. Hey, look at that. I just did some elevation a little bit, and this bag ain't killing me too bad. I mean, of course, I don't have any water in here or food, except for like a pack of ramen. It's just my equipment. But that's the joy of second day. It's very pretty out here, and Shadow is absolutely loving it. So what else? Let's see. Part of me wants to go out and do another hammock trip, and I also want to do a 2-day trip. So I have to get my food and stuff prepared for that. I think I'm gonna do some like north sides and ramen hookups, because as much as I enjoyed the backpacking meals, y'all know they're a little pricey. Oh, look at that. Just know a snake up in there. And also, I need to talk about this beef stroganoff. Everybody be talking about it's good. It was alright, but I've had better, From Liar. I've had better. Yeah, I definitely have had better. I eat that chicken and dumplings every time. Oh no, Shadow, what is it? Something bothering you? Here, boy. Shadow, here, boy. What is it? Oh, goddamn bee on him. I got him. You okay? Oh, shit. He got stung by a bee, probably. Oh, no. I'm gonna watch it. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully I got him before he got stung. Oh, no. Now, here it is. I was just thinking about I need to have a dog first aid kit. And I was like, I don't know how to use it. So the stuff in it, and I need to do research. So I put it on the back burner. And of course what happened? He possibly gets stung by a bee. Camping, hiking, backpacking. Yeehaw! I bet you stay out them trees now though, huh? Oh, toot toot. He's still walking fine. Oh, there's some dogs coming down the trail. Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'm gonna start. You can
Good boy. My dog is so chill. Get out them brushes. Here you go in the brush. You stay out of the brushes. You ain't learned yet. So, there was something else I wanted to talk about as soon as I remember. Let's see, YouTubers, the pad, sleeping bag. I want to go hammock again soon. You know, one of the things that keep me from getting out is from watching backpacking YouTube videos is like wanting to go ultralight because it do get heavy after a while. It don't matter what you put in here, how light it is, it goes, oh no! It get heavy after a while. Oh, y'all see my hair? Might have to edit that part out. Vanity. Anywho, ultralight. And so when I got into backpacking, I went out and bought, after hours of research, all this stuff I thought was gonna be great. I went through like 2 backpacks, all my hammock stuff, bear bag to the bear vault, and just trying to keep everything lightweight. And I just never seem to beat that 30-pound weight threshold. Everything just seemed. And then I realized one of the things is this bag that I absolutely love, which is the Gregory Diva 60. Weighed 4 pounds on its own. I said, well, golly, by the time I put my hammock in here, I'm already at 10 pounds, give or take. So I had to let either the bag go or the idea of going ultralight. And after many hours of contemplation, I decided we're gonna keep the bag because it's a good darn bag. And it carries weight very well. As you see, I'm still around 30 pounds. But even if only thing really I could change from my kit that I haven't already would be, I'm about to put this bug net on, my sleeping bag. It's currently 3 pounds, give or take a few more ounces. And the sleeping bag that I really want is 1 pound. That's only 2 pounds. Only is a lot. I shouldn't say only. 2 pounds is a lot. I shouldn't say only. But I don't know. It's money. That's the thing. I have something already that flipping works. And then when I add the mummy bag liner, that just makes it even more comfortable. So I think I'm gonna chill and just get used to carrying this weight. I'm lying, I'm gonna get that sleeping bag. Cause this one is just so bulky. It's just so bulky. I hate that. Come on, you gotta go again. Why you gotta go all the way up there? Oh, you just walking in the... He's having too much fun on this hike. And you know what? I let him, because yesterday I rushed him through. Because we only had an hour to get to the campground. And I didn't realize the walk was only 15 minutes. I thought it'd be like 45. Anywho, I would like to get a lighter sleeping bag. Smaller, but still... Pause for the cause, but still sufficient for the weather. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all in a bit. Let me take care of this. Okay, so my camera battery is about to die soon. I got like 19% left on here, but we don't have that far to walk. And I think that's all I have to talk about. So I'll get a few more shots of us walking. And that'll be that. I'll see you guys next time. Oh, we got people behind us. Come on. Come on. All right, so I got my Bojangles. I'm so excited. I'm gonna pull over and smash this real quick. I also figured out how to set up my camera while I'm driving. It's also charging, so that's cool. Heavenly Father, thank you for this food I'm now receiving. May it nourish and replenish my body fully. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So we about to smash this lunch. Oh, it's hot too. Get my map going. And thank you guys for watching. Basically, I know this video has been all over the place, but hey, that's how I be sometimes. Sometimes you gotta think about whether you want to record or whether you want to enjoy the moment. And what I'm doing is enjoying the moment. I'm gonna roll these windows up so that way people not riding past here what I'm talking about. But sometimes you just gotta enjoy the moment. I wanted to start backpacking because I wanted to do backpacking. And it just seems like YouTubing is a part of that nowadays. Everybody's all on YouTube. Dog it, I ain't getting no napkins. So why not? You know, I wanted to do video production and whatnot. So this is my chance to do that. But everything in life has to have a balance. So sometimes I'll record everything and sometimes I'll record nothing. These fries is hitting. Let me tell you. I'm sitting up here trying to change the camera so I can see myself better and not forget. It's this 360 camera. You can just move the screen. Everything's being recorded. Well, like I said, thanks again for coming along on this journey. If you have any comments, post them down there. I will respond as I see fit. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye-bye.